Yo, what up? It's your boy 6'3" black male, actually up doing laundry. Go to work tomorrow, but just sitting here thinking, do a little blog. Yo, tell y'all about this one time. This is true fact. Y'all may not believe me. It's true fact. Not a funny story, it's a real story. But before I do, subscribe. Subscribe. Hit that red button. Make that guy turn gray. Hit that bell. Let's grow. Okay, this one time, I used to be a gangbanger, and this one time, uh, around the first of the year, the U.S. Marshals did a sweep. So I got caught up in the sweep, right? But it's crazy because I had been chilling for like 3 years, right? So, come to find out, they picked me up on a 3-year-old warrant that the crime that the warrant was for only carried an 18-month, only had an 18-month statute. So I was arrested. I bonded out. Then I was just in the wind for 3 years. Statute was done. I don't care, but they picked me up on it. Well, I go to jail, right? I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm gonna get up out of here because I knew, So, uh, stayed in there like 3 days, and Monday, Monday we went to court. I didn't even have to go in the courtroom. My lawyer came back to my cell. He was like, "Hey, uh, you know, you're not supposed to be in here." I said, "Yeah, I know." He goes, "Well, I talked to the judge. Get ready to go home. Don't even get comfortable." He said, "Because statute of limitations is far over on your case, and they can't hold you." Okay, cool. Boom. So we go back to the county, right? So I didn't even unpack my bag. Okay, long story short, cut that. I had just moved to another cell before we went to court. I didn't even unpack my bag, right? So I go in there. It's early morning, so they serve lunch. I didn't even eat that bullshit. They served dinner. I'm like, what the fuck am I still doing here? But I ate a little something, right? Played a little cards, lights out. So I'm like, well, I guess they're gonna come get me in the middle of the night or early in the morning. Next day come. I'm in that motherfucker. Boom. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, lights out. Next day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, lights out. What the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be getting out. So I talked to the CO, and I was like, "Look, man, I'm supposed to be getting out." He was a dick about it. Then I ended up talking to. I got a cousin that works there. I ended up talking to him, and he talked to somebody who talked to somebody who talked to somebody, and they came and saw me, right? They told me they don't know what's going on. Couldn't tell me nothing. So boom, I'm in there tripping. Ain't getting no mail, ain't getting no visitors, don't know why. So I'm wondering, I'm really tripping. Calling my people, they can't find out what's going on. Okay, during this time, right, there was this girl in there on another cell block named Becky. Becky was sucking up one of the guards, right? Fucking sucking him. Boom. Becky got caught up in some more shit though. Contraband shit. Weed. Up there they be tripping. They be like, that's 2 years, 2 years. So she told on the guard. Boom. When she took him down, another guard got caught sneaking cigarettes in. Boom. Through that whole thing. That guard started talking, right? So I'm sitting in my cell. Then Since I'm locked up, I can't pay my child support. So I have to go to child support court. Been in there 2 months. Real shit. No bond, no nothing. No charges, really. Been in there 2 months, dude. Go to child support court. My lawyer walks through, going to criminal court. He sees me in the cell, that child support court cell, and he goes, what the hell did you do to get back in here? I say, I ain't went nowhere. He's like, what? I said, no, I ain't went nowhere. So he went and talked to his client, came back, talked to me, told me, I'm going to talk to the judge right now. He goes, talk to the judge. I go to my child support court. Boom. They really didn't do nothing. I'm in jail. I can't pay. So, you know. So then I go back to the county, and same thing, same routine. Lunch, dinner, lights out. Next morning, CO come get me early in the morning. Tell me this Judge Clifford, they call him Santa Claus. Judge Clifford needs to speak with you over at the courthouse. Cool, whatever. So I go over there. Now, these two stories I'm telling you tie in. You'll see what happens. I go over there, right? The judge isn't in there. It's two detectives. One of the detectives goes, I'm sure that you've heard through the grapevine about the sex scandal that's been going on here. And I'm thinking to myself, what they got to do with me? You know what I mean? And the detective kind of breaks it down to me. He was like, and I know you're wondering why you're still in here. You should have been out. I say, yeah. He said, well, okay, this is what happened, sir. He said, during the investigation of the sex scandal, they found out that the bun lady, the bookend chick, was taking money from dudes on the street because up where I was at, the computer system is one. So warrants and jail and all that shit, that's on one page. It's a list, alphabetical order, incarcerated in red, people with warrants in green. I think that's how it goes. But so this chick's getting paid and off the street to take warrants off people. Well, once you delete somebody, they're deleted. You can't put them back in because another building actually puts them in the system. So this chick apparently was supposed to delete somebody's warrant and deleted me in the system. So technically, they told me I wasn't in jail, even though I was in jail. Crazy, right? So here's the problem with that. The system is supposed to have a fail-safe, but there was a glitch, possibly. The fail-safe, when they do head count, is supposed to compare, because they did head counts with an RF scanner gun, scan your wrist. Your first count. The rest of them, they just, through the night, they just count because you're asleep. Morning count, scan your wrist. So they've been scanning my wrist. But the system wouldn't recognize me, and instead of alerting it, it just kicked it out, basically, is what they tell me. So I go, so I can go pack my shit and go home, right? And they said, well, the only problem with that is we have an automated system, fully automated. So if there is a glitch, sir, and the computer kicks in and picks you up, throws you in the system, you'll be set for release, but when they do head count, if you're not here, the system will automatically declare you an escape. What kind of bullshit is that? Right? So this motherfucker tells me they have to investigate before I can go home. I've already been in there like 2.5 months by now. I'm pissed the fuck off, right? Pissed off, dude. I can't get mail. I can't get visits. I can't get nothing because you have to scan your band to do it. And it wasn't recognizing my band, so I couldn't do store, nothing. All I could do was eat their food and sleep and watch TV, sweep the floor. So, about 5 days later, I've contacted my lawyer, told him what was going on. He's telling me he's going to contact another lawyer for a lawsuit. Get a lawsuit going because that's not right. They shouldn't be able to hold me like that. So, I don't know if they heard that or what, but they came, saw me again. Took me this time actually to see the judge. I walked in, the first thing the judge did was apologize to me wholeheartedly. I apologize. Then he sent me into his chamber because we were in like a little lobby room. He sent me into his chambers. He wasn't in there. He sent me in there and the bailiff was in there. So he comes in there, he tries to tell a little dry ass joke. Can't even remember what it was, but I wasn't in no laughing mood. And he says, well, we got everything figured out. We put you back in the system and we released you. So by this time, I've been in there damn near 3 months. So now this judge, he was a dick, for real. But not to me that day. So I go, so since y'all had me locked up 3 months basically for something that I shouldn't have been locked up at all for. If I could do a crime, do I get 3 months off my time? That motherfucker looked me in my eye and say, fucking try it. Fucking try it. And here's the thing, right? He told me, he said, you know, the first time I saw you in one of my courtrooms, I thought I was going to see you constantly because you was nonchalant. You had this attitude. No, I didn't remember what he's talking about. And then he said, you know, I'll never forget you. He said, because I told you your child support was $975 a month for one child. And you said, at the time, I was working at the strip club as a bouncer. And you said, dude, I'm a fucking bouncer. That's like more than one of my checks. And I told you, this is what he's saying, I told you, figure it out. And you said, so you want me to sell dope or something? And I said, try it and see. And I remember this. I looked, I said, are we done? Because I'm done. And that's done. If I got to pay it, I got to pay it, whatever. And he dismissed me. I walked out. I got home. About 2 days later, I got a letter in the mail. There was a child support modification that knocked my child support down $700. Crazy shit. Okay, that's my blog for the night. Subscribe. Real shit. Nothing but real shit. Sorry that I was so long-winded, but that's just a story that was on my mind. Let's grow. Out.